have been pillars of this team, not just in terms of their talents and athleticism, but in their leadership. They've shown both on and off the court. They've set an example for their teammates through their commitment, work ethic, and the respect they show to everyone involved in the program. And none of this would be possible without the love, encouragement, and sacrifices made by their parents. So to their families, thank you. Thank you for supporting your daughters every step of the way. Our first speaker tonight is Piper Townsend. Piper's nickname is Pipes, and her parents are Chris and Sarah Townsend. Her favorite basketball memory is her and Kendra eating 8 plates at the China Beef. Her future plans are to get her degree in nursing at St. Scholastica and become a traveling nurse. When asked what she will miss the most, the endless laughs with the team and Christina's desserts after the home games. Her advice to underclassmen: you guys have 2 coaches who love this sport and love watching you succeed. Cherish that, and high school goes by fast, faster than you'll ever believe. Our next senior this evening is Kendra Halstead. Her nickname is Kelly, and she is the daughter of John and J.C. Halstead. Her favorite memory is sitting with Piper at the end of the bench laughing with Bears for freshman year, being the best bench warmers ever. Her future plans: she's currently exploring the 2-year program in HVAC and refrigeration at Northwest Technical College. When asked what she will miss the most, she said, "I will miss the team the most because of the friendships I've built throughout the years. We've also all have a great sense of humor, and there is never a dull moment." Her advice to underclassmen: Kendra's advice to underclassmen is, have fun while playing sports and always try your hardest, because people aren't lying when they say it goes by fast. Congratulations, Piper.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the Borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
Are you ready to make the most out of this winter season? Whether it's planning a cozy getaway, purchasing that new vehicle, or recreational toy, TrueStar has you covered. Don't let finances hold you back from creating some unforgettable winter memories. Your best winter yet is just a loan away. Call today to make an appointment with me, Tanya Rule, Consumer Loan Officer at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Apply online or on the mobile app. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is yours truly, Augie Schmidt, live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSCM, as well as on YourLiveEvent.com. And we are here at International Falls High School Gymnasium for a varsity girls basketball matchup between the home team International Falls Broncos, who are celebrating their senior night, honoring Kendrick Halstead and Piper Tomzak, the two seniors on the squad, and the visitors from Little Fork Big Falls. That's right, it is the Borderland battle between the Broncos and the Vikings. The Broncos won the previous matchup between these two teams, and the Vikings are going to come in and hope to get a little bit of revenge here and upset the bigger Bronco team. Now, stay tuned here. We're going to listen to a few of our sponsors, then we'll be back for our pregame show. I got a couple of coaches' interviews for you guys today, as well as our national anthem, which is sponsored by the local VFW Post 2948. Join us for burger night and karaoke. We also have our Border GM keys to the game and many, many more sponsors. And all throughout this game, Packaging Corporation of America will be your sponsors for the updates on the scores throughout today's contest. And at the end of the game, for our post-game show, we will give away a Domino's Pizza Player of the Game, one to each squad. And now we're going to be back after a quick break here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSTM, as well as on YourLiveEvent.com.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the Borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community. Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country, 104.1 KSDM, as well as on YourLiveEvent.com and RJBroadcasting.com. Broncos versus Vikings here at International Falls High School for the Borderland Battle. That's right, Broncos versus Vikings. Exciting for this one. This is the second meeting between these two teams. They met earlier in this month of February at Little Fork Big Falls High School, where the Broncos would get a very dominant win over the Vikings in that previous meeting, and now it's the Vikings hoping to get some payback here. So let's get into the Border GM keys to the game for this contest, starting off with the home team, International Falls. So the Broncos, they're going to be coming into today's game as the bigger team. They outsized the Vikings in today's game, and so they're going to be really reliant upon those rebounds and upon those transition points, as well as forcing those turnovers. The last time the teams played, the Broncos, they put on a very, very tight full court press against the Vikings, and that forced a lot of turnovers that led to a lot of points for the Broncos. And it also helped the fact that Eliana Koenig, the sophomore on the squad for International Falls, she ended up catching fire, scoring 27 points off of them with 5 or 6 three-point shots in that previous contest between the Broncos and the Vikings. So definitely a recipe for success for the Broncos. So we'll see if Eliana Koenig is going to catch fire once more against the Vikings and here at home, or maybe it's going to be one of the seniors showing out today, or maybe Chesney Scrine, another big key component for this Broncos squad. They are big in the paint, getting those rebounds and getting those easy 2-point layups for the Broncos. So it's going to be really reliant upon that heavy full court press defense for the Broncos, and that is the Border GM keys to the game for International Falls. Now moving on to the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings. Their keys to the game for today's contest. The Vikings, they want to try and answer the call when the Broncos show that full court press. I am fully expecting them to show it, and so the Vikings, they need to try and answer back, and for one, that's going to be setting up those shots, trying to set up those open shots as well, get it into the hands of their playmakers. Those playmakers being Cora Gustafson, as well as Cambry and Cody Gustafson, her sister and cousin, and then also Cadence Schmidbauer and Cora Gustafson are the two seniors on the Viking squad. So we got two young teams here with only 2 seniors in their squad. So a lot of youth and a lot of potential on both sides of the court here. Vikings, like I said, really wanted to get the ball into the hands of their playmakers and avoid those costly turnovers, which means he's really having to take that full court press head on and also stop anyone from catching fire. Stop Eliana Koenig from making 5 3-point baskets in a row. And I mean in a row. It was an absolute insane game that she had in that one. Vikings also coming off of a tough loss just last night at home against Greenway, a 66-58 defeat at the hands of the Raiders. And so they're wanting to also bounce back and get back on the winning side of things in the contest. And that has been your Border GM keys to the game here. We're going to take another break, and then we'll be back for our coaches interviews here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM, as well as on YourLiveEvent.com.
Are you ready to make the most out of this winter season? Whether it's planning a cozy getaway, purchasing that new vehicle, or recreational toy, TrueStar has you covered. Don't let finances hold you back from creating some unforgettable winter memories. Your best winter yet is just a loan away. Call today to make an appointment with me, Tanya Rule, Consumer Loan Officer at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Apply online or on the mobile app. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
Here with head coach Sarah Dowdy of the International Falls Broncos girls varsity basketball team, getting ready for this Borderland Battle Part 2 against the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings. And coming to today's game, guys have had a couple of games off, and now it's senior night. It came by pretty fast, and getting ready to play the Vikings again, hoping to get the second win. How are you guys gonna make that happen?
I just, same as always. Just hopefully we come ready to play. And I mean, turnovers are a big thing for us. And it seems like we're getting better at them. But some games we look pretty good and don't have a lot of turnovers. Some games we got a lot. So just keep working on those little things. And we're in the playoff time here, so trying to get to our peak at playoff time.
And last time you guys played the Vikings, you got the win. Eliana Koenig had 27 points with multiple big three-point shots that she made in that game. I'm guessing that's one of the big positives you want to bring into this rematch as well?
Yeah, for sure. And I think we got some size on Little Fork, and I'd like to try and take advantage of that a little more. Kind of struggled getting the ball down low last time we played them, so we're hoping to try and get it down low a little more this time and see if Chesley and Piper can do some work down there.
And with it being senior night, honoring your two seniors, Kendra Kalstad and Piper Tomzak. And any words you want to share either about the seniors or to the seniors?
No, it's been a fun year getting to know them a little more. I had them as students in school. That was their own COVID time, so it's a little different then. But it's been a lot of fun getting to know them. They're great kids, and we definitely appreciate all they've given to Bronco basketball.
And the fact that you only have two seniors means that you have a fairly young team, so you're going to be a lot of returners for next year. And so really hoping that, finishing this season strong and also looking ahead to the strong future as well.
Yeah, I think the future is pretty bright for girls basketball here. I mean, we got some good younger grades. Numbers seem decent, so yeah, hopefully this summer we get some commitment. We get them to come into the gym and try and improve over the summer.
And I kind of want to divert it a little away from basketball because I remember they posted on Facebook a old alumni photo, and a certain Coach Dowdy, yourself, was in that photo and rocking a pretty sick afro too. Can I ask about the afro?
No, I had long hair. I mean, I remember one playoff game. The other crowd was chanting "Get a haircut," and that's just the way it was back then for me. So I don't know. It's just the way it was.
Have you ever considered growing it back?
No, not to that extent. Too hot.
Well, I want to wish you guys the very best of luck today, and thank you for joining me.
Sounds good. Thanks.
The starting lineup for the International Falls Broncos coming into today's senior night game against the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings. Number 2, Sylvia Valenzuela. Number 12, the senior Piper Tomzak. Number 13, Lainey Taylor. Number 33, Chesney Scrine. And number 35, the other senior on the squad, Kendra Kalstad. We're going to go into another break, and then we'll be back with my interview with head coach Dave Westerman of the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings girls basketball team.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Here at International Falls High School Gymnasium with head coach Dave Westerman of the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings girls basketball team, getting ready for today's Borderland Battle Part 2 of the basketball season. And so how are the girls feeling coming off the bus and getting ready for this revenge game?
It's going to be fun. It's always nice when the travel's 19 miles and we're not running all over the state. And it's always a friendly rivalry. I think the girls have good relationships with the girls on the other team. Coaches, we get along. Had a great time visiting with Coach Zika and Coach Dowdy already, so it's going to be a fun night.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a very fun one, and you guys just played last night, actually, a tough loss against Greenway. So what were the positives then from that game that you want to bring into this one?
Yeah, the first half we played great. We were up 40-28 at the half, got out on the fast break. Our press was working for us, and we stalled out a little bit in the second half, so we want to take some of that momentum and hopefully carry it over to two halves and play a complete game.
I know in the last time that you guys played, Eliana Koenig of the Broncos, she kind of caught fire, multiple three-pointers, finished with 27 points. What's gonna change and what's staying the same with the game plan today?
You know, I think we're gonna attack it with we are who we are, and yeah, she had a great shooting night, 27 points on the night. I hope she plays well, but doesn't play quite that well. I can say that.
Absolutely, yeah. Maybe not as many three-pointers
Yeah,
as that time.
we would appreciate it if she missed a few.
Well, it looks like it's going to be a really fun night, and it's crazy to think how fast the season's gone by. I mean, to think in like a week or even a couple weeks, we're in section play now.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that this season is just about over. It's been a fun ride. We're not ready for it to end. Got a few regular season games left, and then get ready for that second season of playoffs.
Absolutely, man. And so just really excited, and I want to wish you guys the very best of luck today, and thank you for your time.
Thanks a lot, Augie.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
Are you ready to make the most out of this winter season? Whether it's planning a cozy getaway, purchasing that new vehicle, or recreational toy, TrueStar has you covered. Don't let finances hold you back from creating some unforgettable winter memories. Your best winter yet is just a loan away. Call today to make an appointment with me, Tanya Rule, Consumer Loan Officer at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Apply online or on the mobile app. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country, 104.1 KSEM, as well as on YourLiveEvent.com. It's the Borderland Battle, Part 2, Broncos versus Vikings here at International Falls High School Gymnasium. Broncos took Game 1 against the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings. Broncos, they were last on the court on the road this past Tuesday, against War Road, and they ended up winning that one 66-53. Over the home team, and the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings suffered a tough 66-58 loss just last night against the Greenway Raiders. So one team riding off of momentum from their Tuesday night win, another team riding off of the momentum of trying to get back on the winning side after a tough loss just last night. Never got to go over the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings girls basketball starting lineup, so we're going to get right into that. Number 10, Cambry Gustafson, as well as number 14, Corey Gustafson, are going to be starting for the Vikings, as well as number 21, Tenley Westerman, number 22, Mary Rosenthal, and number 23, Avery Larson. And we're just about to be underway for this Borderland battle, Broncos versus Vikings. For all the marbles, Vikings trying to get the win and get revenge after the loss they suffered earlier on the season. Broncos looking to try and stay as the big brother in this rivalry. Kendrick Halstad and Avery Larson in for the tip-off, and it's going to be the Vikings who come up with the ball to start the game. Tenley Westerman over to Corey Gustafson. She's going to try and drive to the net. She's surrounded by 3 different purple jerseys, passes it outside of Westerman. Westerman passes it inside, trying to get it to Mary Rosenthal. And that's going to be a jump ball in favor of the Broncos. So no scores on the board just yet with 7:43 left as Lainey Taylor brings it in. It looks like Little Fork Big Falls showing a full court press to take on the Broncos. High pass over to Piper Tomczak. She comes down with it, passes outside to Kendrick Halstead. Halstead tries to get the ball to, I believe, Mara Buller was her intended target. A little high and gets swatted out of bounds, but still Bronco possession. 7:34 in the first half. And now quick pass to Tomczak, and Tomczak's trying to go for a quick 2 points. And instead, that's going to be a foul. They're going to call that against Mary Rosenthal of the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings. That is her first foul and the first team foul of the entire game. And if Piper Tomczak makes this basket, she'll get the Rainy Lake Oil first point of the game, and she does indeed. Broncos get on the board first, 1-0 here. And that first point of the game is brought to you by Rainy Lake Oil. Call Larry and the staff for all your propane needs. Second free throw comes up, and that's going to be no good. Rebounded by Rosenthal. Rosenthal quickly gets the pass over to Corey Gustafson. Gustafson to Gustafson, but that pass intended for Larson gets stolen away by the Broncos. Now it's Lainey Taylor taking the point for International Falls. Lainey Taylor passes it to the left to Mara Buller. Broncos going left to right. Buller to Tomczak. Tomczak back to Buller outside of the arch. She passes it back to the point to Taylor. Lainey Taylor to the right to Kendra Kalstad. Kalstad finds Piper Tomczak. Her shot, unlucky bounce outside of the net. Rebounded eventually by the Vikings. But actually that's going to be a foul against the Vikings, as it was going to be number 10, Cambry Gustafson, coming down with the rebound. Lainey Taylor to bring it in. 1-0 on the PSA scoreboard. And Sylvia Valenzuela around the arch. Now down the right near corner. Pass inside to Chesney Scrine. Back outside to Sylvia Valenzuela. Kendra Kalstad over to Lainey Taylor. Taylor goes for the shot, and that is Lainey Taylor for 14 feet. And that's a basket good for the Broncos. Now it's Cora Gustafson just trying to get past the half-court line. She does. Tanley Westerman over to Cambry Gustafson. Her three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Tanley Westerman. Westerman goes for the two-pointer, and that is the first point of the game for the Vikings. As always, brought to you by Rainy Lake Oil. Call Larry and the staff for all your propane needs. Sylvia Valenzuela makes her way to the right near side of the arch. Passes it across to Lainey Taylor at the point. She passes it to the left to Kendra Kalstad. Kalstad over to Tomczak. Tomczak from the far corner on the right. Deep pass across to Kendra Kalstad. She tries to go for the shot. Rebounded by the Vikings. 3-2 still as Cambry Gustafson takes the point for Little Fork Big Falls. She passes it to the right to Tanley Westerman. She goes for the three-point shot. Tanley Westerman, unlucky bounce into the hands of Piper Tomczak. Tomczak gives it to Taylor so she can take the point. Lainey Taylor to the left to Kendra Kalstad. Her pass swatted by Cora Gustafson, but luckily goes right to Lainey Taylor. Taylor to Valenzuela. Valenzuela to Tomczak. Tomczak shot no good. Rebounded by no one. Instead, it's going to go out of bounds. They say it was out on the Broncos. So that is Vikings ball. It's going to be Mary Rosenthal bringing it in for Little Fork Big Falls. Rosenthal looking around, trying to find someone. She's going to get it over to Cambry Gustafson, but she gets it knocked out of her hands by Piper Tomczak. Kendra Kalstad pass intended for Tomczak. Almost gets stolen away. She goes for the shot, bounce off the rim, and into the hands of a Bronco. Now it's Sylvia Valenzuela trying to drive for the net. Instead, that's going to be a foul. They're calling that against Cora Gustafson for a pushing foul against Gustafson. Cora Gustafson. I need to specify that because there are 3 Gustafsons on the Vikings squad. Deep pass out. And Chesney Scrime with the three-point shot. Unlucky bounce out of the basket. You do not want to see that happen if you're the one taking the three-point shot. And Vikings unfortunately going to turn it over. Miscommunication on the pass from Gustafson to, I believe she was intending it for a Tenley Westerman. Got a little caught up in all the bodies. Vikings showing full court press. And deep pass. Broncos get it past half court over to Chesney Scrine. Scrine, the ball makes its way back to the hands of Lainey Taylor. Taylor to the left to Sylvia Valenzuela. Her three-point shot, a little too short. Off the near rim, rebounded by Chesney Scrine. And that's going to be another foul, I'm assuming, against the Vikings. So Chesney Scrine is going to toe the line, hoping to get her first points of the game here with 14:42 left in half number 1. A 3-2 game. Chesney Scrine's first free throw does indeed go in. So Chesney Scrine gets her first points of the game off of the free throws. She has another opportunity coming right up. Making it now a 5-2 lead for the Little Fork Big Fall Vikings, and a pass intended gets stolen away by Sylvia Valenzuela. Gives it to Calset. Calset out to Taylor. Taylor is Skrine across the pipe with Tomzak. Tomzak from the corner with the three. Bounce off the inside rim into the hands of Ellie Went of the Vikings. She's going to try and go coast to coast. Pass it outside to Cambry Gustafson. Gustafson over to Cora. Cora Gustafson goes for the open three off the rim and no good. Almost rebounded by Ellie Went. Luckily, instead, it was Cambry Gustafson to Tenley Westerman. Westerman short 12-footer into the basket, and that she got that bread. Now it's back to a 5-4 lead. And now deep pass over to Piper Tomzak, who gets a quick, easy layup. Now it's 7-4 with the Broncos still in the lead in this one. Pass to Avery Larson. She's going to try to drive down the far sideline, but that's going to be a whistle. And I think that's going to be against the Broncos. They're going to call that against Lainey Taylor. Tenley Westerman, so far the leading scorer for Little Fork Big Falls. Pass to Avery Larson. Avery Larson across to Westerman. Westerman gets it to Ellie Wett and stolen by Chesney Skrine. Chesney Skrine gives it to Lainey Taylor. Lainey Taylor's once again taking the point for the Broncos. Passes it to the right to Kendra Calstead. Calstead over to Tomzak. Tomzak near the baseline trying to get it. She tried to bounce it off of the legs of Cambry Gustafson. Instead, she's going to catch it and bring it down the court. Cambry Gustafson gives it to Westerman. Tenley Westerman at the point. She's going to pass it to the right to Cambry. Cambry back to Cora. Cora across to Westerman. She able to catch a contested pass, and her pass intended for Cora inside gets knocked out by a Bronco, but luckily the ball ends up traveling out of bounds, and still Bronco possession. 3:11 left in half number one. Broncos with a 7-4 lead over the Vikings. As Lainey Taylor passes it to the fakes it, passes it inside to Kendra Calstead. Calstead's pass a little high for Valenzuela, and that's going to go out of bounds. Turnover goes into the hands of the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings. Avery Larson passes it up to Cora Gustafson. Gustafson to the right to Westerman. Westerman tries to pass quick inside. Her pass gets hit by Lainey Taylor. Another steal for the Broncos. And now it's passed to the left. Chesney Skrine almost loses it. Recovers. Pass across to Valenzuela. Valenzuela back to Taylor. Taylor inside to Skrine. Almost loses it into the hands of Valenzuela. Corner three by Tomzak. Tomzak bouncing outside of the rim. And Cora Gustafson is going to make sure it goes out of bounds. That's going to be still Bronco possession, but Cora Gustafson making sure that they can't get the rebound. As Lainey Taylor gets it inside to Tomzak. Tomzak goes up too high off the glass, but Chesney Skrine with the rebound and the two. And that is now a 9-4 lead. Avery Larson across to Westerman. Westerman finds Cora Gustafson. Chesney Skrine. She has 3 points in the contest. Westerman over to Cambry Gustafson. Cambry goes around. She's going to get the pass to Avery Larson. Larson recovers, gives it to Westerman. Westerman at the point. She's going to take a screen to the left. Now she passes it to the right to Cambry Gustafson. She's going to make a move to the paint. Her shot goes up, and that's going to be a shooting foul, I believe, against the Broncos. So Cambry Gustafson will toe the line for Little Fork Big Falls. For the ensuing attempts, first shot up and no good. An unlucky bounce for Cambry Gustafson. Her next shot loading up. 1, 2, 3, up, and it's good. Cambry Gustafson gets on the board for Little Fork Big Falls, a 9-5 lead. Dolly Parton would certainly be proud of that scoreboard. As Sylvia Valenzuela able to pass it up to Kendra Calstead and get it past half court. She finds Tomzak. Tomzak outside to Taylor. Taylor back to Calstead. Calstead, she's going to dribble to the right, give it outside to Sylvia Valenzuela, and that's going to be a travel called against Sylvia Valenzuela. She must have moved that plant foot a little too much for the ref's liking, and that's going to lead to the travel call. And now we're going to get a timeout called against by Coach Dowdy of the Broncos. And these timeouts, as always, are brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For a home that is professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take great care of you. It was just a partial timeout, so we're going to stick around here for a little bit. You get to hear me yap a little bit more and just really excited for this one. Broncos leading on the PCA scoreboard 9-5. And also stay tuned after the game. We do have our Domino's Pizza player of the game. A player from each team, Broncos and Vikings, are going to receive an award for the Domino's Pizza player of the game. And any substitutions, we haven't yet had any. Or now we're getting some substitutions, and so as the fresh players are being brought into the game, the city of Little Fork wishes all Little Fork Big Falls Vikings players best of luck in their athletic career, and that's going to be a foul called, I think, possibly against the Broncos. Schmidbauer was trying to make a drive down the court as she's subbed into the game. Schmidbauer brought into the game, subbing in for Cora Gustafson. Pass from Cambry to Westerman. Westerman bouncing it to Ellie Went. Ellie Went's going to try and go up for the shot, airs it, and into the hands of Eliana Koenig. Now it's Eliana Koenig looking to see if she's going to find some magic, much like her previous game against the Vikings. Instead, that's going to be a foul against Little Fork. They say that's against Cadence Schmidbauer. That's her first foul of the game. And so that's the fourth team foul for Little Fork Big Falls. Eliana Koenig and Eva Kokesh, both the players subbed into the game for the Broncos. And Kokesh, pass intended for Koenig, goes through the fingertips and out of bounds. So that's going to be a turnover. And that goes to Little Fork Big Falls. Avery Larson trying to find someone to pass to, or Ellie Wett, excuse me. She gets it to Schmidbauer. Schmidbauer passes up to Cambry Gustafson. Cambry over to Schmidbauer. Schmidbauer to Westerman. Westerman's going to try and make a move passes it to Went outside. Went to Schmidbauer, gives it back to Westerman. Westerman at the point, she passes it to the right. Cambry Gustafson, she's going to try and make a move to the paint. Goes up, no good, rebounded by Chesney Skrine, and that's going to be a jump ball called in favor of the Broncos. Oh, no, actually, it's in favor of the Vikings for the jump ball. So still a 9-5 lead for International Falls. Schmidbauer gives it to Westerman. Westerman outside to Cambry Gustafson. She passes it back to Westerman. Across to Avery Larson. Larson making a move, trying to go for a layup. Not sure what she saw there, but unfortunately that airs it and goes into the hands of Chesney Skrine. Pass to Tomzak. Tomzak goes for the 12-footer. No good. Into the hands of Kokesh. She passes it inside to Chesney Skrine. Skrine rebounds her own shot, and it will be third time's the charm as Chesney Skrine gets it up and in. That is now an 11-5 lead for International Falls. Avery Larson, coast to coast! Avery Larson with the layup. Completely contested. Looked like a Bronco got a hand on the ball. She was almost losing possession. She goes up and gets the shot. What composure by Avery Larson. Chesney Skrine tries to pass it inside, stolen by Avery Larson, and almost stolen right back by Sylvia Valenzuela, and both girls tumbling to the floor. And they're going to call the foul pushing against Avery Larson. You know, much credit to Larson just trying to lay out for the ball, but got to be careful. Cora Gustin is going to be brought into the game. She subs in for Tenley Westerman. And as always, these substitutions are sponsored by the city of Little Fork, who just want to wish all of the Vikings athletes the best of luck in their seasons, especially in the winter season with the playoffs coming up. Eliana Koenig from 10 feet airs it, and that goes out of bounds, but I believe it bounced off of a Vikings player, and so that's going to be Bronco ball still. Rosenthal subs into the game for the Vikings. She comes in for number 13, Ellie Went. And still 11-7 on the PCA scoreboard. Chesney Skrine airs the layup. That goes into the hands, almost stolen by the Vikings, and now we're going to get a jump ball, and they're going to say that's Bronco that's Bronco possession after the jump ball. So that's another turnover. Broncos, they're not showing as much of a full court press and as aggressive of a full court press as the last time the two teams played. Koenig miscommunication, trying to get the pass to Kokesh, I believe. Instead, taken by the Vikings. Schmidbauer, her shot goes up, no good. Avery Larson with the rebound, and that's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say that's out on the Broncos. So Vikings keep possession of the ball. Cora Gustafson inside to Larson. Larson's going to go up high off the glass, but that's not going to count because that's going to be called for traveling. So Broncos get the turnover. Tomczak over to Koenig. Koenig making her way to the basket. And that's going to be definitely a foul against the Vikings. Pushing called or checking called against the Vikings. So Broncos keep possession. 11-7 the score on the PSA scoreboard, with 9:26 left on the clock for this first half of Bronco Viking basketball. Varsity girls in action. Borderland Battle Part 2, and Sylvia Valenzuela with a wide open three. Goes up with the shot, no good. Rebounded by Tomczak. Tomczak gets the two for the Broncos. Now 13-7. Broncos trying to double the lead and make things a little more comfortable for themselves. Schmidbauer gets the pass deep to Avery Larson, who's able to get it across half court. Now she's driving to the paint. She goes up for the layup. No good. Airs it, and that's going to be a foul. We're going to see who they call it against. It's going to be against the Broncos. They say it was number 12, Piper Tomczak, that they call for pushing. So Avery Larson with the free throw opportunities in this one. And her first shot up and good. Avery Larson gets her first points of the game she now has 3 points in the game. Avery Larson with free throw number 2 coming up. It's up, and that's going to be good for Larson. She now has 4 points in the game, and Broncos trying to respond quick. Mara Buller over to Chesney Scrine. Scrine goes up for the layup, and that is 2 for Scrine. Schmidbauer over to Gustafson. Cora back to Schmidbauer, back to Cora. Cora passes up to Larson. Larson gets it stolen away by Sylvia Valenzuela. She gives it to Koenig. Eliana Koenig, wide open layup, and that's 2 for Koenig now. So now Broncos extend their lead here in half number 2, 17-9 over the Vikings, and that's going to be another costly turnover for Little Fork Big Falls. Mara Buller brings it in to Huniva Kokesh. Kokesh over to Scrine. Scrine goes to the three-point shot. No good. Off the glass, but too wide, right? Kokesh with the rebound. And then her shot no good. Rebounded by Kalstad. Her shot then no good. Passes out. Eliana Koenig with the three-point shot. And that is drained by Eliana Koenig. Koenig possibly getting her mojo back in this first half. Had a couple of unlucky shots earlier in the half, but now that's Eliana Koenig with 3 for the Broncos, making it now a 20-9 game. And the crowd certainly went wild for that. Schmidbauer over to Westerman. Westerman keeping an eye out on Buller, who's trying to... And they're going to say pushing against Mara Bullers. So the Vikings, they keep the possession after the Bronco foul. Broncos 5 fouls here in the first half. And pass intended for Westerman, stolen away by Koenig almost. They're going to say a possible jump ball. We're going to see. And actually, no, that foul is called against Tenley Westerman. As the Vikings, they sub in number 13, Ellie Wendt. And as always, these substitutions are brought to you by the City of Little Fork. They want to wish all the Viking athletes the best of luck in their 2024-2025 winter and spring seasons. Koenig up for the free throw and good. Koenig now extends her total to 6 points in the game and extends the lead 21-9 on the PCA scoreboard. Attempt number 2 for Koenig is up, and that one no good off the inside rim, and that's going to be a foul, another foul called. And they're going to say that's against the Broncos, so that's going to be Little Fork Big Falls with the possession. So now Vikings, they're going to try and get some life in them with less than 8 minutes left. And Mara Buller trying to jump the pass early, and ends up tipping it out of bounds, and that ends up bouncing off the bleacher and hitting a young child in the face. So hopefully she's okay. She looked like she was okay, but still. Westerman over to Schmidbauer. Schmidbauer across back to Westerman. She passes it to Ellie Wendt, who goes for the shot. No good off the near rim, but Cora Gustafson with the rebound, but that's going to be off the rim and into the hands of Chesney Scrine, but that's going to be another foul against the Vikings from the looks of it, as they go back to the other side of the court for some free throws for Chesney Scrine. Chesney Scrine, she is one for 2 in free throws so far, hoping to make it 2 for 3, and she does indeed. So now Chesney Scrine, she has 6 points in today's game, extending the Broncos lead to 22-9. She has a chance to extend it even more, and she does indeed. So now 23-9. Broncos leading in half number 1. Schmidbauer finds Westerman. Westerman surrounded by a bunch of purple jerseys. She gets it over to Wendt. Ellie Wendt swarmed as well. She's going to get around down the baseline. Her pass swatted by Kendra Kalstad and somehow bouncing off of the rim and into the hands of Kokesh, but Kokesh is going to get called for a double dribble, so that's going to be a turnover, giving it right back to the Vikings, halting the fast break that Neva Kokesh was hoping to have here in half number 1. 7:15 left in half number 1, and that's knocked out by Eliana Koenig. She gives it to Mara Buller, who goes up for the easy layup, and that's going to be a 25-9 lead. These steals by the Broncos have been absolutely crucial in keeping the momentum in their favor and keeping the ball away out of the hands of the Vikings. Vikings need to have more ball security, as Schmidbauer is going to try and go around. Passes it across to Cora Gustafson. Cora Gustafson tries to dribble through the Bronco players, but that gets knocked out. Luckily, Cody Gustafson, who was subbed in earlier into the game, she was able to come up with it. Now we're going to get a jump ball, and that's going to be in favor of the Vikings. So Tenley Westerman to inbound the ball for the Vikings after the jump ball was called. 6:38 left in half number 1, a 25-9 lead for International Falls. Led by the efforts of Chesney Scrine, Piper Tomczak, and Eliana Koenig. Cora Gustafson over to Wendt across to Cody Gustafson, and Cody Gustafson gets her first points of the game. An easy 12-footer for Cody Gustafson to get on the board and put the Vikings in the double digits, 25-11. Now it's Neva Kokesh going up, trying to drive to the basket. That's rebounded by the Vikings. Now it's Cody Gustafson. Gets it knocked out of her hand by Eliana Koenig, and that's going to be, he's still Viking possession, and in fact, I probably would have wanted to try and swat it down, and that pass intended for Schmidbauer goes out of her hands and out of bounds, so Broncos get the ball back after the turnover. Neva Kokesh, she's going to take the point for International Falls. 6 minutes left in half number 1, 25-11. Broncos trying to extend that lead. Pass inside to Chesney Scrine, and her layup is up and good. Chesney Scrine gets the 2 for the Broncos. 27-11 now. Pass inside to Cora Gustafson. She passes out to Cody Gustafson. Cody Gustafson, her shot off the outside rim into the hands of Neva Kokesh, who rebounds it for the Broncos. Now she's going to drive it down to Scrine to the left. Corner 3 for Eliana Koenig off the inside rim, and that's going to be no good. Now we got a scramble on the floor, and that's going to be a jump ball called as the Broncos, they sub in number 23, Avery Larson, and the Broncos sub in number 13, Lainey Taylor, and number 12, Piper Tomczak. As always, these timeouts are brought to you by the city of Little Fork. Broncos with possession after the jump ball. 5:30 left in half number 1. Kokesh over to Kalstad. Kalstad shot no good. Rebounded by Cora Gustafson. Cora Gustafson deep to Cody Gustafson. Her shot rebounded by Schmidbauer, and that's no good. And now it's going to be a free throw attempt for Cadence Schmidbauer. Still trying to get on the board. Some early struggles for the Vikings so far. Trailing 27-11, the turnovers have really been the big momentum killer for them. Schmidbauer's first free throw up, no good, bouncing off the outside rim. And quick substitution as they bring in Cambry Gustafson for Cora Gustafson. So now it's Cody and Cambry on the court for the Gustafsons. Representing Little Fork Big Falls, Katie Schmidt-Bauer's second free throw attempt is up and good. Broncos now, deep pass to Mara Buller. Buller's going to try and drive inside. Stolen by Schmidt-Bauer. She gives it to Westerman to slow things down a little and try and keep the pace in their own favor. Westerman across to Cambry Gustafson, or Cody Gustafson, almost loses it. She passes it back to Westerman. Westerman makes her way around, goes to the point at the free throw line, passes it outside to Schmidt-Bauer. Schmidt-Bauer trying to make a move on Kendra Kalstad. She's going to pass it inside to Avery Larson. Avery Larson almost loses it. She tries to goes up. Her shot rebounded by Piper Tomzak of the Broncos. And now Lainey Taylor to the left to Kokesh. Kokesh inside to Tomzak. Tomzak's going to go up. And that's 2 for Piper Tomzak, the senior for International Falls. 29-11. And Tomzak also gets the and one. And quick substitution as the Broncos bring in number 2, Sylvia Valenzuela, who apparently chipped her tooth. I learned that on a coach's corner that I had her as well as Kendra Kalstad on the show for. And so that was a very interesting fun fact to learn about one of the Bronco players. Pass intended for a Viking almost gets stolen by the Broncos, instead goes out of bounds. So Vikings keep the possession and pass across the court to Tanley Westerman. She gives it to Schmidt-Bauer, and someone needs to pick up that basketball that ended up on the court. And, well, that had, so taking a quick break in the action because a stray basketball just flew onto the court. Schmidt-Bauer over to Cody Gustafson. Cody Gustafson back to Schmidt-Bauer. Or Cambry Gustafson, excuse me. Schmidt-Bauer gives it to Tenley Westerman. She passes it to the left to Avery Larson. Larson driving to the net. Avery Larson with the 2 for the Vikings. What a play. Avery Larson really been showing out in this game. Pass outside from Taylor to Kokesh. Kokesh, 3-point shot off the inside rim, rebounded by Tomzak. Tomzak goes for the shot, and after hesitating a little, it decided to go into the basket. So now that's Piper Tomzak with 2. 4 minutes left in half number 1. 32-14 lead for International Falls. Shot goes up, and that is now 3 for the Vikings. So now 16-32. Pass across intended for Sylvia Valenzuela. Unable to keep it inbounds. So that's going to be a turnover. Viking possession now. So Vikings with the ball. They bring it up to the pass half court. Schmidt-Bauer, she's going to try and drive to the net. Goes up. Wild layup, and that's good for 2. Schmidt-Bauer gets on the board for the Vikings. Now 18-32. Vikings trailing. Tenley Westerman. Vikings kind of making a bit of a late push. 3:15 left in half number 1. Vikings trying to make a comeback and not have too big of a deficit going into halftime. Schmidt-Bauer inside to Avery Larson, gets stolen away by Lainey Taylor. Taylor now taking the point for the Broncos. She's going to pass it. Or no, she's going to keep it. Dribbles. Trying to get it to the left to Kokesh. Kokesh inside to Kalstad, back outside to Taylor. Finds Sylvia Valenzuela. She's going to fake the 3-point shot. Pass it inside to Tomzak. Tomzak, wild shot, gets rebounded by Kokesh, and Kokesh able to get up and get the 2 for the International Falls Broncos. Now it's Avery Larson to Westerman. Westerman goes for the 3-point shot. No good off the inside rim and then off the glass into the hands of Tomzak. Tomzak gives it to Taylor to take the point. She's going to pass it to Kokesh on the left side. Kokesh inside to Kalstad. Back out to Kokesh. To the point. And then makes its way around to Sylvia Valenzuela. Back inside to Tomzak. And Tomzak across the baseline into the hands of Kalstad. No good. Rebounded by the Vikings. And now Avery Larson. This girl is on fire. Avery Larson with the 2. Avery Larson having herself a game with 2:10 left in half number 1. Vikings down 34-20. with this timeout. That timeout is brought to you by Service Master of International Falls for a home that is professionally clean all year round. Call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take great care of you. That timeout was called by the Broncos of International Falls. Coach Dowdy wanting to gather the troops and make sure that, you got to have a level head, you got to stay composed. 2:10 left in half number one. Vikings trailing 34-20 against the home team Broncos on senior night. Looks like Vikings adjusting their defensive approach, keeping a half-court zone. Pass outside, Sylvia Valenzuela with the three-point shot, and that's going to be rebounded by Chesley Scrine, who goes up, and no good, unable to get the two. So she's not going to get the and one, but she will still toe the line for the ensuing free throws. So Chesley Scrine toeing the line for free throw number one. It's up, and that's good for Chesley Scrine. Her, as well as Koenig, as well as Piper Tomczak, the leading scorers for this Bronco squad. And her second free throw is up and also good. So now a 36-20 lead for International Falls. Cora Gustafson taking the lead for the Vikings. She goes up for the shot, and that's Cora Gustafson getting the two. So now Vikings not fully out of it. They're trying to answer back against the Broncos. 32-22 now. As Sylvia Valenzuela passes it inside to Scrine. Scrine goes up for the two. No good. Wide to the left. Errors it. But she will have the free throw opportunities. And that is the biggest biggest contribution Chesley Scrine as well as Piper Tomczak offer. They are the bigs on the team. They are the ones who are in the paint trying to get those nitty-gritty points and also force those free throw opportunities to extend the lead even more. Now 37-22 after Scrine makes the first one. She will also make the second one. Scrine only missed one free throw. She missed the one, and she decided that she's not going to miss any more after that. Trip out to the near side of the court. She's going to dribble all the way to the near side corner and almost goes up for the layup. Rebounded by Sylvia Valenzuela. She's going to try and take it coast to coast. Pass to Tomczak. Tomczak, she goes up, contested layup, and that's going to be good for Piper Tomczak now. Now it's Schmidbauer, she passes it over to Cody Gustafson, or Cambry Gustafson, and that's going to be a pushing foul against the Broncos now. So looks like Cambry Gustafson is going to toe the line for Little Fork Big Falls. A 40-22 deficit with 1:04 left in half number one. Gustafson hoping to shorten the lead and try and keep the Vikings in this. Her shot no good, rebounded by Tomczak. So now a 40-22 lead. Pass to Scrine from the inside. She passes outside to Taylor, who goes for the three-point shot. Lady Taylor with the three. Let's go. Lady Taylor extends it out 43-22, and Avery Larson trying to drive to the net, stolen by Koenig. Koenig's going to go up for the layup, and that's going to be, oh no, actually, they're going to call a foul against Lady Taylor. And so that's going to cancel out the layup by Koenig. And so that's going to be a turnover against the Broncos. Vikings get the ball now, 43-22. Vikings still trailing in this one. But Schmidt out trying to make a move, stolen by Koenig once again. Koenig having more of an impact in terms of defensive steals. And she's now going to toe the line after the foul against number 13 for body checking. And that's 13 of the Vikings. Ellie Wendt, and that is her second foul of the game. 10th team foul of the half for the Vikings. Eliana Koenig's shot up and good. Eliana Koenig, she has been a big contributor for the Broncos here late in the season. Like I said, she had 27 points in the first Borderland battle, and really hoping to have the similar impact as she makes free throw number 2. So now Vikings down 45-22, and we're going to get a quick stoppage called by the judge I'm not sure what the stoppage was called for. So stoppage due to the shot clock issues. 20 seconds left in half number 1. Broncos leading 45-22 here in half number 1 as they're trying to adjust the shot clock. They decided to just turn the shot clock off because we are in under 30 seconds. And Piper Tomczak with the steal. She's going to try to take it all the way down. She goes up, and that is Piper Tomczak with the steal and the points for International Falls. Tomczak, it is senior night, and she is letting them know that she is a veteran on this court. And that is going to be I believe a foul was called. I didn't see the signal, so I wasn't able to see if it was a travel or if it was a double dribble, but Broncos get the ball back with 3 seconds left. We're going to see what they do as Chesney Sky gets it knocked out of her hands, and that's going to be too late, and that's going to be halftime now here in International Falls High School Gymnasium. The Broncos leading on the PCA scoreboard 47-22 over the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings. And we are live from the Rainy River Minnesota North College Press Box. Start your voyage at the Rainy River campus. Your future awaits you right here in your own backyard. Rainy River Minnesota North College 218-598-9300. We're going to go into a break and get ready for our halftime show. It looks like they're going to have the rec basketball players out on the court to have a halftime game and put on a show for the spectators here. And we'll be back after a message from all of our lovely, lovely sponsors here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM, as well as on yourliveevent.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
Are you ready to make the most out of this winter season? Whether it's planning a cozy getaway, purchasing that new vehicle, or recreational toy, TrueStar has you covered. Don't let finances hold you back from creating some unforgettable winter memories. Your best winter yet is just a loan away. Call today to make an appointment with me, Tanya Rule, Consumer Loan Officer at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Apply online or on the mobile app. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. Yours truly, August Schmidt, here with the live coverage for Broncos versus Vikings, the Borderland Battle. This is part two. Broncos currently leading here at halftime on the PCA scoreboard, 47-22, led by big efforts by their senior Piper Tomczak, who has 14 points, and Chesney Skrine, who has 16. A lot of those coming from free throw opportunities that she's had in this game. Eliana Koenig, another leading scorer for the Broncos, with 8. And the Vikings have been led by Avery Larson, number 23, a sophomore on the squad, who has 11 points in the game so far. And so a bit of a slow game for the Vikings today. Tenley Westerman with 4 points and Caden Schmidbauer with 3. And so Vikings really need to make some big adjustments going into half number 2, as they are trailing 47-22. Looking ahead, some fun things happening in International Falls, as they are going to be having a 2025 Pacesetter basketball camp from July 21st to the 23rd, Monday through Wednesday, and that's going to be here at Falls High School. And Session 1 will be boys and girls entering grades 4 to 5, and then Session 2 will be for boys and girls entering grades 6 and 7, and Session 3 will be for boys and girls entering grades 8 and 9. And it's going to be a great time for development for the younger players here, as our rec basketball players are on the court, giving a great halftime show for everyone here in attendance. Looking ahead for our broadcasting schedule, though, so tomorrow I have my Coach's Corner show at 9 a.m. live from Hardee's on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. Yours truly, of course, as the host. I'm going to be having some of the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings boys basketball players joining me on that show. Getting a chance to talk to Tommy Larson, who recently set the record for the Vikings for the most points in a single game with 66, breaking a record previously set by his grandfather. So that's going to be fun to talk about. And then starting immediately on Monday, we're going to be back here live from International Falls High School, because the boys and girls basketball teams are going to be playing back-to-back here at Falls High School against the Two Harbors boys and girls teams. The girls game will be at 1 p.m. The boys team will follow right after at 2:30 p.m. And we will be live here on Lakes Country 104.1 KCM, as well as on YourLiveEvent.com. Yours truly on the call for that one. And then tomorrow, not tomorrow, and then on Tuesday the 18th, I'm going to be heading over to Proctor for the Bronco boys hockey team and their quarterfinal Section 7A playoff game against the Proctor Rails. That game is going to be at 6 p.m. I'm going to be on the call for that one on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. Again, this is Section 7A playoffs, Broncos versus Rails, Proctor versus International Falls, and Joey Payer. He's going to be here at International Falls High School for the Bronco girls basketball game against Hibbing, and that's going to be on KGHS, the Bear 95.3 FM, 12:30 a.m., and that is at 7:15 p.m. And then on Wednesday, may or may not be, excuse me, I jumped too far ahead. On Thursday, I'm going to be heading over to Little Fork Big Falls for the Vikings boys basketball game against North Woods at 7:15 p.m., and that'll be on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. And on Wednesday, we may or may not bring coverage of the Vikings boys basketball game against Hill City at 7:15. And then on Thursday, if the Bronco boys basketball team or boys hockey team ends up winning against Proctor on that following Tuesday, then on that next Friday, the Bronco boys hockey team will then play on the 22nd for their semifinal round playoff game, and so that depends on them winning against Proctor on the 18th. And then also we're going to be broadcasting the Minnesota Wild's game at Detroit at 11:15 p.m. and that's going to be on KGHS, the Bear 95.3 FM, 12:30 a.m. And on the 23rd, on the 23rd next week, we're going to have the beginning of the the Minnesota Twins and their baseball spring preseason games. We're going to be broadcasting some select games from the preseason because, hey, it's Grapefruit League season. It is almost fully baseball season, you guys. Tune in for the Minnesota Twins on the Bear 95.3 KGHS starting on February 23rd at 12 p.m. And those are all the games coming up here that we will be bringing you live on Lakes Country 104.1 KSM, as well as on YourLiveEvent.com and on the Bear 95.3 KGHS, 12:30 a.m. and 95.3 FM. We're going to go into another break and get ready for this upcoming second half. Broncos leading 47-22 over the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings. This is the Borderland Battle, Part 2, and we are just about underway. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors on Lakes Country 104.1 KSCM, as well as on YourLiveEvent.com.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box here. And right now underway, Broncos going right to left, Vikings left to right. Vikings in the all-white with the orange lettering, and the Broncos in their purple home jerseys with the yellow trim. Shot rebounded by Rosenthal. Rosenthal passes it to Core Gustafson. Core Gustafson outside to Cody Gustafson. Rebounded by Chesney Scrine of the Broncos. Broncos leading 47-22. Pass intended for Sylvia Valenzuela Valenzuela gets knocked out of bounds by a Vikings player, and that's going to be still Bronco ball here with 17:28 left in half number 2. Pass inside for Tomzak, almost loses it. Her shot goes up, rebounded by Skrine. Skrine's shot no good, rebounded by Avery Larson, and that gets knocked out of her hands and into the hands of Lainey Taylor of the Broncos. Lainey Taylor is going to take the point for International Falls. She passes it to the left near side to Sylvia Valenzuela. Valenzuela, her pass intended for Tomzak gets stolen by Cora Gustafson, and she tries to pass it deep to Avery Larson, stolen right back by Sylvia Valenzuela. Now Kendra Kalstad goes for a 3-point attempt. No good. Now it's Valenzuela. Her shot rebounded by Avery Larson. Now a 47-22 lead still for, and pass intended for Taylor Westerman, just out of reach. Cora Gustafson trying to go for the deep ball there, looking like Jalen Hurts in the Super Bowl, just throwing it deep, just a little too out of reach for her teammate, though. That'll be a turnover. Vikings showing a full court press pass as Kendra Kalstad gives it to Lainey Taylor. Taylor across the court to Valenzuela. Valenzuela tries to pass it deep to Tomzak, and Tomzak unable to get a hand on it. But they're going to say a Viking got their hand on it, so that's still going to be Bronco possession here in half number 2. No team yet to score here in the second half. Skrine over to Tomzak, who goes for the 3-point shot, and nothing but net for the senior Piper Tomzak. Piper Tomzak opens the scoring up here. Now a 50-22 game. International Falls leading in this one. Avery Larson to Tenley Westerman. Westerman's shot off the inside rim into the hands of Tomzak, and that's going to be a foul called against Little Fork Big Falls, so that's going to be a Bronco possession. Vikings, it was the turnovers that were really killing the Vikings in the first half. That and the steals by the Broncos. Broncos defense was strong. Chesley Skrine, she's going to try and drive to the net, bounce off her own foot, and looks like they're going to say she ended up stepping out of bounds, so that's going to be a turnover for the Broncos, going in favor of the Vikings. Turnovers has also been a big issue for the Broncos all season long, and so we're going to see how they try and how they've corrected it as the season goes on, because that's going to be something they really need to make sure they correct when they go into the playoffs. Tenley Westerman trying to go around to the point, pass inside to Cora Gustafson. Gustafson is going to try and drive to the paint, and that's going to be a shooting foul against the Broncos. We're going to see which Bronco. There were a couple who had their hands on it, but they're going to say it was Chesney Skrine. So that is the first foul, team foul of the second half. Chesney Skrine's first foul of the game. 15:46 left in half number 1 as Cora Gustafson toes the line for the Vikings, and her shot is up and good for Little Fork Big Falls. Now a 23-50 lead for the Broncos, and her second shot is also good. Cora Gustafson now perfect. 2 for 2 in free throws as the Broncos trying to score immediately, and they do indeed. So now a 52-23 lead, and that's a shot, goes up and good for the Vikings, responding immediately. 52-27 for Little Fork Big Falls. Sylvia Valenzuela to take the point for the Broncos. Her pass intended for Lainey Taylor gets tipped. Lainey Taylor able to still get it. Corner 3 by Chesney Skrine off the near corner, and she's good. Chesney Skrine already leading the Broncos in scoring, and now she's just added another to her total. Cora Gustafson trying to make some moves. She passes outside to Cody Gustafson. Back to Westerman. Westerman to Cora. Cora driving inside. Euro step. No good. Rebounded by Sylvia Valenzuela. Or excuse me, by Chesney Skrine. Chesney Skrine to Valenzuela. Back outside to Skrine. Skrine finds Tomzak. Tomzak inside to Kalstad. Kalstad is going to pass outside to Lainey Taylor. Vic makes a move inside. Rebounded by Tomzak. Tomzak no good. Rebounded by Kalstad. Almost rebounded. We're going to get a jump ball called, and that's going to be in favor of the Vikings. So the Vikings are going to get the possession after the jump ball call. Avery Larson, the leading scorer for Little Fork Big Falls, brings it in to Cora Gustafson, who takes the point, passes it to the right near side to Westerman. And Westerman inside to Larson. Larson is going to go up for the layup, and that's going to be a shooting foul against Piper Tomzak of the Broncos. So Larson with an opportunity to add to her total. Again, she is leading the Vikings in scoring today with 11 points. Toeing the line. Her shot is up and no good. Bounced off the inside rim and off the outside rim and then out. Second opportunity off the inside rim, almost rebounded by Cora Gustafson. Instead, it's rebounded by Larson. Larson pass inside to Tenley Westerman. And that's going to be a turnover, I guess. Westerman able to not get called for a foul. Instead, that's going to be a out of bounds. Larson trying to go for a quick layup, and that's going to be stolen away by Sylvia Valenzuela. She gives it to Lainey Taylor. Lainey Taylor at the point. She's going to pass. Oh, for a second, it looked like she was going to try and go for a three-point shot, but she fumbled with the ball a little. Luckily, she recovered, gives it to Valenzuela. Valenzuela inside to Chesney Scrine. That is 2 for the Broncos now. 57-27 Bronco lead, and Larson's getting knocked down as the Broncos get the steal. Kendra Kalstad making a move, trying to pass it up to Scrine. Scrine able to keep it in bounds. She passes it outside of the arch to Taylor. Taylor to Valenzuela. Across to Tomzak. Tomzak's up for 2 now. So now it's Cora Gustafson for the Vikings, trying to start the comeback as Westerman goes for the three-point shot and drains it. Tenley Westerman with the 3 for the Vikings. Pass across to Kalstad. Kalstad slows things down, gives it to Taylor. Lainey Taylor makes a move outside of Scrine. Scrine goes for the three-point shot. Scrine drains it for 3. Chesney Scrine with the three-point shot, now making it 62-30 in favor of the Broncos. Shot up, rebounded by Larson. Larson trying to get it out to Cody Gustafson, who somehow steals it away from Taylor. And shot goes up, rebounded by Kalstad. Kalstad over to Lainey Taylor. Lainey Taylor across to Kalstad. Kalstad over to Valenzuela on the near side. Then Valenzuela inside to Scrine, and Scrine goes up and gets to 2. Now 64-30 lead for the Broncos here on senior night. Westerman, oh my gosh, Westerman trying to get the pass across the arch to the far side to Cody Gustafson, but there was a bit of a miscommunication there as that goes out of bounds. That is a very costly turnover for the Vikings. And we're going to get a mass substitution. And with these, as these fresh players are being brought into the game, I just want to let you know that the City of Little Fork sponsors all of these substitutions, as Rosenthal gets a nice interception on a pass deep by the Broncos. And now it's Cody Gustafson trying to go for the three-point shot off the inside rim and into the hands of Eliana Koenig. Koenig trying to go coast to coast, almost knocked out of her hands by Schmidbauer. She's going to fall and somehow get the ball to Mara Buller. Buller to Tomzak. Tomzak airs a three-point opportunity, and that's going to be a turnover. And it looks like Rosenthal is going to take the opportunity to tie her shoes. And here's a reminder to double knot your laces. And as I was saying, for the substitutions earlier, that's brought to you by the City of Little Fork, who wishes all of the Viking athletes the best seasons in 2024-2025. Schmidbauer over to Westerman. Westerman across to the point, to the far side, back to Schmidbauer. Schmidbauer spins around, goes back outside of the arch, and Westerman goes for a contested 3 off the inside rim into the hands of Neva Kokesh. Now Kokesh outside of Buller, and Buller to Scrine. Scrine goes up, and Scrine gets 2. That is now a 66-30 game. Broncos leading in this one with less than 11:30 left in the game. Vikings need to be careful not to get the running time. Schmidbauer outside to number 32. That is Jessica Holte, and we're going to get some more substitutions as Cambry Gustafson is brought into the game for the Vikings. So I just need to make sure Cody Cambry and only 2 of the 3 Gustafsons are on the court, so that's a little less confusing. Kokesh inside to Tomzak. Tomzak back out to Bowler. Bowler gets it knocked out of her hands by Cody Gustafson. Cody Gustafson tries to get it to Schmidbauer, stolen by Kokesh. Kokesh to Koenig. Koenig up and in for 2. Eliana Koenig. Now make it 68-30. We very well could have running time here if the Broncos keep this up. The Vikings needing to respond, and 2 Vikings players running into each other, and both of them slow to get up. That was Schmidbauer and Cody Gustafson, who ended up running into each other. And that's going to be a foul. I believe they called it against the Broncos, so it's going to be Viking ball. Jessica Holte to inbound it. She's going to find Cody Gustafson. Goes for a quick 3-point shot off the inside rim and into the hands of Piper Tomzak. Tomzak driving down coast to coast. Piper Tomzak on senior night. 70-30 game here. Broncos leading. Vikings have yet to respond as the Broncos go on a huge run. And Cambry Gustafson outside to Schmidbauer. Schmidbauer is going to drive past outside to Holte. Holte to the left to Cody Gustafson, and almost stolen by Kokesh. Kokesh, she's been playing a big factor in a lot of these steals for the Broncos. 10:08 left in half number 2. 70-30 lead for International Falls. And it looks like we're going to have some more incoming substitutions as Jaylee Carlson is going to be subbed into the game. And as always, the City of Little Fork is the sponsor for all of these substitutions. Piper Tomzak, one of the leading scorers for the Broncos. She already had 14 points in that first half alone, and she already added a couple more to her total. Maura Bowler over to Kokesh. Kokesh inside to Kalstad. Kalstad, she's going to go up for a quick 12-footer. No good. Rebounded by Rosenthal. And that's going to be a jump ball. They're going to give it in favor to the Broncos. So Broncos keep possession, and that's going to be a timeout called. This is the first timeout called by Vikings head coach Dave Westerman. And with 9:58 left, here's a reminder that every timeout in this game is brought to you by Service Master of International Falls for home professionally cleaned all year round. Call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen are going to take the best care of you. And as always, stay tuned after the game for our post-game Domino's Pizza Player of the Game. And the player of the game brought to you by Domino's Pizza. Looking for a quick, easy, and delicious dinner? Then look no further than your local Domino's. With more than just pizza, Domino's is the perfect carryout after the game or have it delivered. Great deals are always happening at Domino's. 283-3444. Make Domino's your lunch or dinner destination today. And the Domino's Pizza player of the game from both teams is going to be getting a certificate from Domino's here in International Falls for a 1 large 2-topping pizza. And so they have the opportunity to either share it with a teammate or keep it for themselves. It's up to them. Eliana Koenig inbounds it to Kokesh. Kokesh across the arch, outside to Bowler. Bowler goes for the 3-point shot, and that's rebounded by Koenig, who tries to go for a quick layup. And that's rebounded by Rosenthal. And that's going to be another jump ball. This time it is in favor of the Vikings. So Cody Gustafson will bring it in to Cambry Gustafson of the Vikings. Gustafson taking the point. Cambry passes it to Schmidbauer. Schmidbauer back to Cambry. Cambry goes up for a quick layup. No good. Airs it. Rebounded by Kalstad, and violent rebound attempt by Rosenthal. And so that's going to be a Bronco ball after the jump ball was called. As the Broncos bring it up, Koenig trying to go coast to coast here. And that is Eliana Koenig with the 2. And now Vikings trying to respond. Cambry inside to Rosenthal, back outside to Cambry. Cambry's going to try and go up. Her shot blocked by Koenig, and now Schmidbauer with the rebound, trying to go up for a shot, and that's no good. But that's going to be a shooting foul against number 35, Kendra Kalstad of the Broncos, and we're going to get a mass substitution as they get ready to bring in Avery Larson, as well as Cora Gustafson and Tenley Westerman. First free throw attempt by Schmidbauer is up and good. Here in half number 2, 9-10 left as they sub in Westerman and Cora Gustafson. It looks like Larson is subbing in for Schmidbauer as her second attempt goes up and no good. So Kokesh with the rebound. She passes it to Bola. Bola back outside to Kokesh. Kokesh to the corner to Koenig. Koenig goes up. No good off the inside rim. And outside to Cambry Gustafson. Cambry to Westerman now, who's going to take the point for Little Fork Big Falls. She passes it to the left far side to Cora Gustafson. Cora back to Schmidbauer. Schmidbauer inside to Cora. Cora Gustafson up for the 2. So now 33-72, and that is a foul called. And of course that means since we have reached the 9-minute mark, we have running clock. So now it's Broncos ball, and that was a pass attempted by Juliana Hartzler, stolen by Avery Larson. Larson's going to go up and get the 2-point layup. She's already leading the Broncos in scoring. Eliana Koenig trying to slow the pace down. She's going to go down the near sideline. Pass inside intended for a Bronco, instead stolen by Avery Larson. Larson making a break down the court. She's going to go up and not able to get a free throw. Running into a couple teammates there. So 72-35 score. Running clock still as we are under 8 minutes. Just about at 7:30 as Larson getting ready for her first free throw attempt. That's up and good. Second attempt by Larson. And that one, no good off the inside rim and rebounded by Kendra Kalstad of the Broncos. She gives it to Koenig. Koenig to Hartzler. Hartzler to Kent Olstad. Back outside from Dowdy to Carlson, and that's going to be no good. A pushing foul against the Broncos. So that is the third foul, and that was actually against Westerman. And that was a pushing foul against Westerman of the Vikings, as Carlson's first free throw attempt is up and good. Second attempt by Carlson, taking her time. That one is up, and that one's also good. Jaylee Carlson gets her first 2 points of the game for here as the Broncos lead 72-36 in this one. Cora Gustafson to take the point for Little Fork Big Falls. She passes it to the left far side to Holte. Holte to Westerman. Westerman with the 3-point shot. Up and drains it. Tenley Westerman with the 3. Now it's Carlson over to number 10, Hartzler. Hartzler finds Kalstad. Kalstad across to Carlson, who goes up for the 2, airs it, but that goes into the hands of Hartzler, and that's going to be a jump ball called and given to the Broncos as Mara Buller is subbed into the game. Tenley Westerman, one of the other leading scorers for the Broncos. She reaches double digits after that earlier 3-point shot. She takes another 3-point shot, rebounded by Kendra Kalstad after it bounces off in the near rim. Now Kalstad, she takes the point. She's going to pass it to the right far side to Carlson. Carlson with the 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Ellie Went. Almost knocked out of her hands. Instead, it's Avery Larson who's going to try and take it from half court to the net. Knocked. It looked like it was Dowdy who got a hand in it, but now Ellie Went gets the rebound and goes up and gets the 2, her first points of the contest. Mara Bullard dribbling around Vikings player. She passes it over to number 10. and Hartzler. Hartzler's shot rebounded by the Vikings. Now it's number 23, Larson, having herself a game. She gets the layup, 74. As the Broncos just trying to slow the pace down. Mara Buller at the point. She passes it to the right far side to Hartzler. Hartzler to Dowdy. Dowdy outside to Carlson, who goes for a 12-footer. And that is Jaylee Carlson, who gets the 2. So now it's Westerman. Tries to pass it inside. That's stolen away by Dowdy. Dowdy to Buller. Buller trying to Euro step. Almost gets barely able to avoid the travel. And that is a travel called against Carlson of the... Oh, no, they actually call it against number 13. Or I believe 30... I guess number 13, Ellie Went. And so that is a timeout called by Coach Westerman of the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings. That is a 30-second partial timeout. And as always, these timeouts brought to you by Service Master of International Falls for a home that is professionally cleaned all year round. Call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen, they're going to take great care of you. And stay tuned after the game for our Domino's Pizza player of the game for our post-game show. And I think I already have a feeling on who it's going to be from both teams. And all of these scoreboard updates have been brought to you by Packaging Corporation of America. And we are live here from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College press box. As that is a Hartzler trying to go for the layup, instead no good. And so Vikings, they get the possession. Westerman, she gives it up to Cora Gustafson. Cora taking the point, passes it to the right to Westerman. Westerman gets it stolen. Hartzler to Buller. Buller trying to go coast to coast, passes outside to Carlson. Carlson to the corner to Buller. Buller pressed by Cora Gustafson. Cora, and that's going to be a foul against the Vikings. So still Bronco possession as Buller gets it to Carlson. Carlson to the left point to Kalstad. Kalstad outside to Buller. Buller's shot no good. Rebounded by Kalstad, but that's blocked by Larson. Avery Larson down the nearest far sideline. Passes it to Went. Ellie Went to Cora Gustafson. Cora Gustafson up for the 2. So now pass for Carlson. Down the court to Hartzler on the far side. Hartzler inside to Dowdy. Dowdy, he gets the ball tipped. So she gets the pass out to Jaylee Carlson. And that's going to go out of bounds. And I think out of bounds against the Vikings. So Broncos keep the possession. And we're going to get some more substitutions by the Vikings, as they bring in number 0, Shayla Blake, as well as number 2, Harper Westerman. So now we have 2 Westermans out on the court, Tenley and Harper. Carlson over to Mara Buller. Buller inside to Dowdy. Dowdy outside to Carlson. That is Jaylee Carlson with the 3-point shot. The Bronco bench goes insane. 79-45 the score here, and that's another steal for the Broncos. 2 minutes left here in half number 2. Broncos trying to continue extending their lead. As down the near far sideline is Cody Gustafson. She's going to try and make a way. Instead, her pass tries to pass it to Ellie Went. That's tipped by Buller out of bounds. So still Viking possession. 1:45 left in half number 2. Broncos certainly going to be coming away with the win today in Borderland Battle Part 2, and that's a 3-point shot attempted by number 2, Harper Westerman. Airs it just a little too short on that one, and Piper Tomczak will come back into the game for the Broncos. Piper Tomczak, the senior, looking to finish out this game along with fellow senior Kendra Kalstad. Now it's Tomczak and Kalstad. Tomczak's pass tipped, but still gets to Carlson. Carlson's going to try and go for the Euro step. Rebounded by Dowdy. Dowdy gets it to Carlson. Outside to Kalstad. Now it's Piper Tomczak. Goes for the 3-point shot. That's rebounded by Kalstad. Back out to Tomczak. And that is a foul called. And That's against number 10, Cody Gustafson. And this likely, oh, I thought they were going to have a free throw opportunity. Instead, it's just going to be an inbounding by the Broncos. Pass up to Tomczak, outside to Kalstad. Kalstad with a three-point shot. Kendrick Kalstad, inside rim, no good. Rebounded by Cody Gustafson. Cody Gustafson gives it to Westerman. Westerman deep to Harper Westerman. Harper with the three-point shot. Airs it into the hands of Went, but that's no good. And it looks like they're going to stop the clock, actually, with 21.2 seconds left. First free throw attempt by Went, no good. 79-45, and now they're gonna restart the clock. And Went's second opportunity is up and good. So 46-79, Kalstad to Tomczak. Tomczak deep to Dowdy. Dowdy to Kalstad. Kalstad with the shot. Kendrick Kalstad, no good on the three-point shot, but that is just fine because that's going to be the end of the game. Broncos win Borderland Battle Part 2, 79-46. What a game and what a performance by Piper Tomczak, the senior, on senior night for the Broncos. And we're going to take a step back and get ready for our post-game show. I'm hoping to get our two Domino's Pizza players of the game. And stay tuned here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSTM, as well as on your liveevent.com.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the Borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
Are you ready to make the most out of this winter season? Whether it's planning a cozy getaway, purchasing that new vehicle, or recreational toy, TrueStar has you covered. Don't let finances hold you back from creating some unforgettable winter memories. Your best winter yet is just a loan away. Call today to make an appointment with me, Tanya Rule, Consumer Loan Officer at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Apply online or on the mobile app. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the Borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
Are you ready to make the most out of this winter season? Whether it's planning a cozy getaway, purchasing that new vehicle, or recreational toy, TrueStar has you covered. Don't let finances hold you back from creating some unforgettable winter memories. Your best winter yet is just a loan away. Call today to make an appointment with me, Tanya Rule, Consumer Loan Officer at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Apply online or on the mobile app. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSCM, as well as on YourLiveEvent.com. This is our post-game show, and joining me is first our Little Fort Big Falls Vikings, who's Domino's Pizza Player of the game, Avery Larson of the Vikings Girls Basketball Team. Also joining us, head coach Dave Westerman. And Avery, you know, it was a tough loss, but what a game you had. And from what I've heard, only 2 years experience in basketball. Is that correct?
Yeah, I joined because of my friends, though.
Yeah. And so what was going through your mind as you were having all these big opportunities, just driving to the net and making those shots, and the shots were going in?
I was just hoping that they would go in, and I didn't run anyone over and end up on the ground really hard.
Yeah. And so, like I said, a bit of a tough loss, but what was probably the biggest takeaway then from a team aspect?
I don't know.
I think our effort. I think all the girls, they come out and they work hard every night. Things are going to continue to get better. As you know, we have a young team. We have 2 seniors on the team, and our younger girls are really stepping up. So the future is bright for Little Fort.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, well, what was going through your mind, Coach, when all of a sudden your sophomore here, she was just going off in the game?
You know, Avery's really been stepping up second half of the season here. She's really came on. A lot of confidence. She started out, wasn't starting. She's been starting for us now, and really gives us a threat offensively when she gets the ball in her hands in the fast break, and she's doing a much better job of keeping her head up and finding her teammates in transition as well. So really like how she's progressing.
And so now looking ahead, you guys are going to be on the road on Tuesday to take on Northwoods. And so looking ahead to the Northwoods game, what's the biggest focus? What's something from today that was a positive that you want to bring into the Northwoods game?
I mean, obviously getting out in transition and finding our shooters in transition as well. Getting early offense is important for us, and that starts with our defensive pressure with Avery on top. Definitely is a tough matchup for most teams.
And for yourself, Avery, what was probably a big positive that you want to bring into that Northwoods game?
The way that I can get the fast breaks from all of the people, and most of them know that I'm going to be there, and it's just like a wonderful feeling to have that comfort with my team.
What would you say was probably your own biggest personal improvement this season, especially now that we're so far into the season? I mean, only 2 games left before playoffs.
Probably my defense, like I said last time. It's just like get up there throughout the season.
Yeah, I definitely saw you getting up there. You were really getting a lot of those rebounds, really making a lot of big opportunities for your team. Seeing that one, it's just tough defense. And so, what would you say? Any special shout outs before we wrap up here, and I give you your Domino's Pizza award?
I don't have any, Mr. Wishman. Do you?
Our fans who travel with us all the time, so appreciate all the support from the fans. This is the closest game that we have for distance, so glad they're here, but they support us when we're on the road for long distances as well, so thank you to the Little Fort fans.
Yeah. Well, like I said, you are our Domino's Pizza player of the game. Looking for a quick, easy, and delicious dinner? Then look no further than your local Domino's. With more than just pizza, Domino's is the perfect carryout after the game or have it delivered. Great deals are always happening at Domino's. 283-3444. Make Domino's your lunch or dinner destination today. And so I guess, Coach Westman, dinner's on Avery
there we
tonight
go.
with the free 1 large 2-topping pizza that you're going to get from Domino's.
Awesome. We'll split it.
As our Domino's Pizza player of the game. And so I want to thank you guys for joining me, and safe travels heading back. It's cold. Hopefully the bus is warmed up when you guys get back on there.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot, Augie.
Yeah, thank you.
And we'll be back with our Bronco Domino's Pizza player of the games as well.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the Borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
Are you ready to make the most out of this winter season? Whether it's planning a cozy getaway, purchasing that new vehicle, or recreational toy, TrueStar has you covered. Don't let finances hold you back from creating some unforgettable winter memories. Your best winter yet is just a loan away. Call today to make an appointment with me, Tanya Rule, Consumer Loan Officer at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Apply online or on the mobile app. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box, live on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. And joining me are the two Bronco seniors who are honored for today's senior night, Piper Tomczak and Kendra Kalstad. First of all, congrats on the huge win, 79-46 against the down-the-road rivals, Littlefoot Big Falls. What's the big feeling coming off of the big game?
It's exciting. We've always played against those girls, so, and then we played them on their senior night, and then we played them on ours, and it's always nice to get a win.
I feel fantastic. Except I didn't make any points, but that's okay.
We had rebounds. She was rebounding.
Yeah,
it was a team. Kenny was on the boards
had a lot of big defensive moments and big rebounds for the team. Really helped set up a lot of those big point opportunities. And so, what was really the biggest positive from today's game?
Everyone worked very well together. We passed very well. I think we had very few turnovers.
And that's been one of our big problems.
Yeah. I remember talking to Coach Dowdy, and that's something he would definitely emphasize for a lot of our pregame talks is the turnover issue. And it definitely looked, especially in that second half when you guys won a huge run, it looked like it was either you, Piper, or it was Chesney, or it was someone else on the team just going up and getting a layup and constantly getting the steals, forcing the penalties. And so I guess as a senior, though, how does it feel to know that this is senior night, last game here?
Well, it's actually not our last game here. We have a home game on Monday and Tuesday, but then Tuesday's our last home game. But it's sad. I mean, that's the last time I'll ever play Little Fork. I don't know, it's all the feelings.
And it's kind of scary to think about a little bit because that means we're like growing up. But it was fun, and I'm gonna be sad.
Well, same. I'm gonna be sad too.
No, I mean, like I said, you guys had a really great final game against Little Fork, and so now moving forward, what are the plans after high school? I know it was mentioned in the senior ceremony there, and I have the little brochures here, so I might take some inspiration from one of these questions, so be prepared. But what's the plans after high school then?
Well, if it was up to me, I would be a stay-at-home daughter for the rest of my life and then become a trophy wife, but that's not the case. So I'm going to go to St. Scholastica and get my nursing degree and be a traveling nurse.
And I'm going to go to Northwest Tech and go to HVAC and refrigeration.
So she's gonna fix my fridge when it goes out.
Call me up in a couple years.
Well, I'm glad that you are giving a heads up for the listeners and watchers in advance. I'm sure they'll be real excited. And I remember in my last Coach's Corner, I believe my guest was you, Kendra, as well as Sylvia Valenzuela, and they mentioned that they never let you, Piper, on the aux.
Yeah, I know, because I like Kid Rock. And I think it's a hype song, but...
And it's just not.
I can't say it on air, but Kid Rock's awesome. And they don't like that.
It's just not something to hype us up before a game.
Yeah, it is.
Do you think either Monday against Shoe Harbor or maybe Tuesday they'll let you have the mic?
Maybe for my last game. Actually,
No.
I'm gonna.
You use the last game as guilt trip?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
No, we won't.
Yeah. Yeah, we will.
And so, what would you say? I know it says on here, but what's probably been your favorite memory this season?
This season, that's a hard one. We played together since like second grade, so I think.
Favorite memory when we had to practice at the college.
Oh my God.
And I had a little too much dip on my chip, and I threw the basketball over the whole backboard.
From the college line.
Yeah, from
She
the
went
college
to
boys
shoot,
line.
And instead of it missed the whole backboard and went over.
Yeah, it was impressive.
That was a good one. That was a good memory.
Had a little too much muscle on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is quite the memory. I want to thank you guys for joining me here. I need to make sure I have my script with me so I don't mess it up. But as I said, you guys, as seniors, you're going to be our joint Domino's Pizza players of the game for the Broncos.
Food?
Looking for a quick, easy, and delicious dinner, then look no further than your local Domino's. With more than just pizza, Domino's is the perfect carryout after the game or have it delivered. Great deals are always happening at Domino's. 283-3444. Make Domino's your lunch or dinner destination today. And like I said, congrats, big win against the Vikings today, 79-46. And really soaking up the fact that you guys are on a video live stream on YouTube.
Oh yeah, this was our dream when we were little.
Yeah,
we were gonna
be
get
on
a bus.
TV.
We were gonna have a big bus and live in it and just be on shows.
And we did those little YouTube videos as
Yeah.
kids.
I will say, I think I'm very much going to miss these interviews with you specifically, Piper, just because you are quite the character, and multiple times live on air, you've told me that you're not good at interviews.
No, I'm not. I just make a fool of myself. But if you want to see something good, we did make a movie one time.
Oh yeah, the Vampire Diaries.
The Vampire Diaries. We made a movie.
It's buried in my camera roll that no one can see.
Maybe the TV can though, because it's
Yeah.
really good.
Well,
I'm David Salvatore.
this really went
Yeah, sorry.
south. Where was I? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We
Well,
just got lots of stories for you.
Well, I'm sure that I'm sure a lot of people would love to hear a lot of the stories, but they can also just ask you guys in person as well.
He's
Because
like,
I know
"Shut up."
we don't have the time here on the radio nor on the YouTube live stream for that. But seriously, thank you guys for joining me. It's been a pleasure being able to cover you this season, and We're going to be right back here on Monday. Two-game doubleheader, boys and girls in action against 2 Harbor. And so best of luck in that. Best of luck as the season goes on, because 3 more games and then you got playoffs.
Yep.
It's got to be scary.
It's sad, yeah.
You got it, though.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you for joining me. We'll be back after a break for a quick recap and to wrap up the show here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSM, as well as on YourLiveEvent.com.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Welcome back to the Rainy River Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM, as well as on YourLiveEvent.com. Broncos get the win in Borderland Battle Part 2, and they sweep the series after a 79-46 win over the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings. Broncos led by their senior Piper Tomczak with 21 points, and the junior Chesney Skrine with 28 points in the game. Eliana Koenig also reaching double digits with 10, and Kendrick Halstead, the other senior, contributing on the defensive end with multiple rebounds and big steals for the Broncos. Little Fork Big Falls led in scoring by the sophomore who's only been playing for 2 years, Avery Larson, number 23, who had 15 points, and Tenley Westman would get 13 for the Vikings in today's contest. A valiant effort, but not enough. Broncos defense too much for the Vikings, too many costly penalties, and now both teams look ahead to their next games. Broncos will be back at home right here in the Falls High School Gymnasium on Monday for a doubleheader. It is the Two Harbors doubleheader, Bronco boys and girls basketball in action against the boys and girls teams of Two Harbors. Those both are going to be broadcasted live on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. Girls game starts at 1 p.m. Boys game at 2:30 p.m. or I guess just right after the girls game. And then Joey Payer is going to be, and then I'm going to be on the road on Tuesday for the girls, for the boys hockey game against Proctor. It is the quarterfinal game of the Section 7A playoffs. And for the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings, they will now get ready for their next game, as they will be heading over to Northwoods on next Tuesday, the 18th, for a 7:15 p.m. tip time, and then wrap up their season at Ely on that next Thursday for another 7:15 p.m. tip time. And so many games coming up. It's almost playoff time for all of these teams here in the Borderland. And I want to take a second and thank you guys so much for tuning in for our live broadcast. This has been Augie Schmidt, live from the Rainy River Minnesota North College Press Box. For today's big 79-46 win for the Broncos on the PCA scoreboard. And tune in next time on tomorrow morning for Coach's Corner at 9 a.m. with the Little Fork Big Falls boys basketball players, as well as Coach Imhoff himself of the Vikings. Stay tuned, and thank you for tuning in for Bronco and Vikings girls basketball action.